Hello Taurus, and welcome to ArcanaUniverse. This is going to be your December 2023 reading. Let's get started. Please remember this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. We do have cross watchers, so roles can be reversed, but you will know if this is your story. We'll tap into your recent, past, present, and future energies and wrap it up with a final message from the universe. So this is my second time recording. I don't know why, but when I looked up, it stopped recording. But I see it's a different message, but I guess the other one was just for me to know, I guess. But strong family energy coming through as before, but for you, I see here in your recent past that there was an ending. There was an abrupt ending, and you were just left with like WTF, like what happened, and it just kind of like your world came kind of like crashing down, and you just didn't understand like why. It was just very sudden, and you just kind of felt like the foundation that you have built up until this point was just like, what was it all for? But fortunately, currently, you are feeling more confident. You feel like whatever has happened in the past is of the past. You are realizing all the blessings that you have accumulated and have surrounded yourself with at this time. In the future, I do see that there's more blessings coming in, but at first you're gonna be like, I don't want it, I don't want it, I don't want that. But it's like the universe is trying to be like, no, like it's trying to open a different perspective for you. Like, you may not see any value in it like right off the bat, but I see that it is a level of blessing. There's a strong essence of family coming through. A download like I just got was that there was like an inheritance or something like that. Like somebody left something behind for you, and at first you're like, no, I don't want it, because there was a lot of like responsibilities and burdens that came with it. But the universe is trying to say it's like a blessing in disguise. Like, you're gonna see the silver lining of that situation. So there's a lot of like starting new, starting fresh. The advice coming through is like, keep going. Like don't be afraid to start something new, and keep the momentum going is what I'm picking up. Let's go ahead and tap into your love. What's the love energy right now? Okay. Yeah. Oh, well. Okay, I see what's going on here. So it wants the love ties into what ended abruptly in the past. Okay, so I see that you had to heal from the situation. It seems to me like you had a falling apart, a breakup, an ending, and it was due to third party situations. You felt betrayed. You kind of felt like this person was flirting with other people, talking to other people. Like, you were dealing with somebody who was like very confident, like perhaps a little bit overly confident about their looks, about their demeanor, about how they have the ability to grab the attention of the opposite sex in a sense. And the thing here is, though, this person gave you something very valuable. And it kind of ties in with what I was talking about earlier, about how the universe was trying to give you like a blessing in disguise. And at first you're like, no, I don't want it. No, I don't want that. But just like how this experience where you had to go through this heartache and you felt played and all of that, at the end of the day, it was a blessing in disguise because you were able to learn a valuable lesson. And you gotta admit, you had some fun. You did have some fun. And the universe is really asking you to not dwell on what has happened, but continue to move forward. Continue to have this new beginning. Okay? So this person that you had an ending with, it seems to me like you need some level of closure, okay? So let's see what if this person can come to you and you can have a conversation, or like if you want some level of feedback of like their thoughts, what they were thinking, why they did what they did, you know? Let's see. Okay? Let's see. Okay. So this person wants to say that they did what they did because you were too focused on your work, your career. And they just, even though, yes, they had a lot of feelings for you and love for you, they just kind of felt like they weren't getting the emotional availability. And I feel like there was some level of conflict. They just kind of felt like they were fighting for your attention in a sense. They just kind of felt like you left to do your own thing and you just kind of left them hanging. So they ended up, I mean, there were people who were interested in them, yes, and they found themselves like fighting them off in a sense, saying like, oh no, it's okay, I'm okay. But then but when they realized that these people were giving more attention to them than you were, they were like, okay, like they can really see the effort that was being put in, like, or lack thereof. Okay, so this person, they do want like a new beginning with you. They felt like the intimacy and the sexual connection you guys had was very, very good. And they do want to continue talking. However, the behind the scenes energy here is, I feel like this will repeat if it was to start again, because that energy of oh, I'm gonna talk to other people is still gonna be there, because you're not like, they crave that attention, and that's the reality. And so it's gonna take some time for you to kind of like heal from the situation, but you got this, okay?